So as you can see here, the game recommends that we play as a lightning element with Link.
But if you know us, we say screw that.
Well, I mean, Link doesn't have a lightning weapon, right?
Or does he?
Or does he? Yes. So also, okay, so this game came out before the whole amiibo craze started with the Nintendo. But
Amiibos!
But when the amiibos once came out, they actually updated the game with an amiibo component. So, well, let's say that you have
Look, who's that?
whose large object is that, and whose Link amiibo is that? Oh well. So if you connect the amiibo there to that pad, you unlock the ancient spinner, which is a lightning-based weapon, thankfully. So we can actually play as a lightning-based weapon with Link.
Yeah!
Link actually has a normal lightning weapon as well that's unlocked in adventure mode, but we haven't gotten to adventure mode yet.
Although in my opinion, it's more the badass one.
Yeah, it is. The
Anyway,
Gauntlet is pretty
we're in
good.
a cutscene right now.
Yep. So, yeah, if you remember last time we had Sheik unveil the Zelda, and there was something else that also happened in the previous levels, but I don't remember that.
I forgot.
Probably nothing important.
You viewers gotta have to know something. We're recording these weeks between, so me remembering stuff, nah.
Yeah, and I do remember, I'm just faking it. Oh, hey, look, Lana being the third wheel, that's hilarious.
Ooh, I recognize this song in the background.
Probably because you played this game before. Oh yeah, right. Oh yeah, right. Lana and Sia connection. Okay, so I'll be honest. The first time I played through this game, I actually thought they were just being twins.
I thought so too, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, I felt they had some connection to each other because the way her dialogue was directed towards Sia was something that she knew her.
Yeah, but then they dropped this bomb, and that Lana and Sia are actually the same person, but Lana is just Sia's light.
She was supposed to fill her dark soul with light.
Literally, she was light, and I have problems with this explanation, but I'll take them up later. But whatever. More important things happening.
Bad stuff is going down.
As it turns out, being evil... Well, okay, she was being controlled, so won't blame Sia for this.
Holy shit, it's Ganon! Dwarf.
Yeah, right?
I need to be precise. There's a difference between Ganon and Ganondorf.
Yep. Ganon is the monster. Basically, at least.
Wait, I don't see difference. They're both monsters.
Shut up.
In their actions.
I do like how Ganondorf basically just calls Sia his puppet. Because that's what she was.
Yeah. But seriously, I gotta say, out of all the reincarnations of Ganondorf, this is the one of the most badass looking ones.
I would say one of my most glamorous, one of the most glamorous ones actually.
Yeah.
Especially with that flowing hair. Oh well.
Yeah, I think it's got pretty big of a. This Ganondorf got a pretty big fan base in the female department, if I remember correctly.
I won't blame them, honestly.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
Me neither. Ah, jeez, Carter. Cut my lip.
Oh well. So yeah, Sia is still evil, but she kind of, sort of, wrestled Ganondorf away from her heart, I guess. I'm not sure how that works.
The Gate of Souls closed in each era. Link
So yeah.
and his allies were reunited.
Yeah.
Sheik was at
Oh,
last
actually,
defeated
one
by
thing.
Zelda.
Well, this recap of the thing we just saw happen before us happened. So you know how we talked before about how the game likes to spread out the collectibles through different characters.
Oh yeah, pretty heavily.
Yeah. So for this level, you have to play as Link the first time you play it. The heart container is for Zelda. The heart piece is for Lana, and the heart Scotia is for 5 to unlock. What?
Really?
Yep.
So
yeah, it's pretty evenly spread out, I would say, this time out.
Yeah, you got to play this location 4 times.
Yeah, no, it's great. I love it. Thank you, game.
At least it sort of kind of fixed that. It actually in Legends that if you had the characters in the same map for the requirements, you could actually just switch the character out and then we'll open up.
You say that like these levels actually allow multiple people.
If you play in free mode,
That's cheating.
Don't quote Don't quote me on that because I haven't
I think
played
you're
much
actually-
of Legends.
I think you're actually right about that. I was trying to do free mode before, and it seemed like you could shoot up to 3 people, but I can be wrong about that. So I'm not gonna test it out again.
I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I haven't played much Legends because again, I love the game. I just have a problem to be on an handheld. These types of games are not fitted for handheld. It's one of the main reasons why I bought actually Dynasty Warriors on the Vita. Most because I wanted something portable, but first of all, it looked awful compared to it, and the frame rate was just horrendous. Okay, at least here it's decent.
Yeah, it's still like 30 FPS
Eh,
ish in the 3DS version. It's mostly just the pop in that's horrendous in the 3DS version.
Oh yeah, the popping is just bad.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it took away
that's-
and it took away certain animations, which I was very disappointed.
yeah. Oh, also I love this bit in the cutscene. So, Lana notices Zelda is coming. Lana notices that Zelda is coming on to Link, so she's like, no, 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 no.
I like her too.
Yeah.
I love him too. She sounded like she had food in her mouth. Like, I love you too, man.
Anyway, yeah.
Oh yeah, Linky's gonna let it rip.
Okay, so Spinner Link, while it may look normal, it's actually really complicated. So first of all,
Yeah,
I
it's one
see
of
the normal strong kick attack. It's the normal strong attack kicks the spinner forward, and it places a spinner in front of him. This spinner actually does plenty of things depending on what combo you uses. If you use the normal strong attack, it just kicks the spinner further ahead, attacking enemies. The first combo where Link slams down on the spinner to create a shockwave. If you hit the spinner, if you hit the placed spinner with that attack, it will knock the spinner forward, but with an added wind effect, so all the enemies it hits knocks enemies in front of Link. The second combo, where the spinner grows and Link drives it forward, like, yeah, weirdly enough, the spinner... If you, oh yeah, right, also, by the way, a lot of these combos also create new spinners. The first combo...
Oh yeah.
The first combo creates a spinner right in front of Link, much like in his normal strong combo. In the second combo, where the spinner grows and Link drives it forward, the spinner is placed far away from Link, like 3 dodges away or something like that.
Is that a unit of measure we have?
Kinda. Uh, hitting a placed spinner with the second combo attack will create a tornado spinner that just shoots forward and knocks enemies into the air. With a third combo that happens after Link spins around in a circle, Link jumps into the air and spears the ground with the spinner to create an electrical shockwave, and the spinner places a spinner behind Link. If you hit a placed spinner with this attack, the spinner travels ahead like the normal strong attack, except it does it on the ground, which deals more damage, but it's a smaller hitbox, so it's kind of worthless. Don't worry, we're almost done. The fourth combo that happens after Link does that sweet front flip, the spinner starts to generate electricity, which pulls enemies in, and then Link slams down on the spinner, which creates a shockwave. Which it doesn't place a spinner, but a placed spinner starts spinning around counterclockwise, charged with electricity, which can hit multiple times, and it's pretty good against giant bosses. Finally, there's a fifth unseen combo in this video that I can't show off because I didn't have a certain material, where the spinner actually grows really big, and where Link fires off 3 electric shockwaves, and which doesn't create a spinner, sadly, but that launches the spinner in front of himself forwards, which stuns enemies, which is pretty good. The place spinner will, if you hit this attack with the place spinner, which is really hard to do actually, if you do it, however, the place spinner will explode, which creates a big shockwave and does big damage. But no, it creates a small shockwave, but does big damage nonetheless.
To summon up all this rambling that not even I could follow, it's Beyblade!
No, actually, you want me to sum it up perfectly? It's pointless, actually, because because as you can see here, the spinner is perfectly fine on its own without its gimmick.
Oh yeah, I know.
Like, you don't even really, like, it's still pretty strong. I mean, it's fine. I'm using an electrical weapon on an electrical stage. Obviously, there's going to be a power increase. But also in general, like, it's still a pretty good combo weapon. It's still pretty fun to just use. It's still pretty strong with all of its attacks. Like, especially his fourth combo, the one where he's just
Oh yeah.
his third combo where he like throws the They spin her into the ground. It does electrical. Yeah, that one, that attack. They're like all these attacks are still pretty good. I mean, the gimmick is just an added effect, I guess, but it's still pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is actually one of my favorite DLC weapons. I would say, just because of how fun it is. It's fast. It's fast. It's strong. It's your typical. I would say most lightning weapons seems to be have that. That seems to be the thing. They are strong and fast and hilarious to use. My absolute favorite weapon is electric one. Unfortunately, we won't be seeing that until Adventure. And you guys, you guys who played it, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I mean, I can just tell you because I don't really care about spoilers. It's gauntlets.
Oh yeah, it's the gauntlet. They are so fucking badass to use.
No, they're great. Honestly.
Unfortunately, getting level 3 is a nightmare.
But it's so worth it.
Oh yeah, I know it's worth it. I have it myself.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So as you can see here, ghost forces have appeared. They don't drop any materials, so don't worry about.
They don't have any.
Yeah, I mean they're ghosts.
They are infinitely spawning up until you solve this puzzle.
Oh, also up ahead there's this boulder. If you play a Zelda and you blow up this boulder, you'll find a chest, which is the heart container because I already told you. But I mean, whatever. Oh, also another thing, actually, as you can see, the game spawns ghost forces right next to the your allies that have to go over to the statues to power them, I guess. But yeah, so the game spawns ghost forces right next to these allies. If you're playing the Legends version, actually, it won't just spawn a summoner next to them. It will also spawn a magic stash group, which they just power up enemies. And that's it. I mean, you just have to defeat the Magic Stash troop, and then the enemies are depowered. It's kind of weird because you never see them otherwise in the game. It's just like I think they're only for this mission, actually.
Yes. I don't. These ghosts only spawn in this very.
Yeah. But I meant the Magic Stash troop, where I don't remember.
I'll say I don't know again. I haven't really played much Legends.
Yeah, and well,
I want to play more, but nah. Especially right now with the as of this recording, a certain game is open beta is open more or less. So
yeah, I don't really blame you, honestly.
I'm busy playing that. I'm having a time of my life.
Oh, also another thing. As you can see here, the game has picked out Darunia, Impa, and Midna to power these statues.
These can change.
Yeah, these changes depending on what character you picked. So let's say if you picked
It's just to make sure there's always going to be a character specifically to that point. If it was placed with Darunia and you picked him, well then one or the other will take his place. So.
Yeah. So if you place Darunia, it will change out the one that does the Statue of Time, I think what's called. It will instead be Rudo that has to go over to unlock it. If you place Impa, it will be Fi. If you place Midna, then it will be Agitha instead.
Yeah.
Also, actually, if you remember, there's actually a co-op mode also in this game. It also works in scenario mode. However, how the co-op mode works if you play in scenario is that it just operates on free mode rules, which means that the game has a set story, and the level has a set story, and it will follow that story without any question. So if you say if the player 1 picked, let's say, Impa, and player 2 picked Fi, then there would be a second Fi on the screen instead. So, yeah, so it's kind of boring, but on the other hand, I understand it.
They had to do it. I mean.
Yeah.
Also, as per usual, I'm gonna comment on what I think about this song of this stage. I found this really good.
Yes.
It fits so good with this, and it gives me a kind of, like, with the voices, those like deep singing in the background. It almost feels like a kind of Metroid vibe to it, you know.
Oh yeah,
from Prime.
Yeah. No, I totally know what you mean. I even I have this song on my phone. It's called Silent Guardians. It's really good.
It's
and it gets actually it gets better as the level progresses when we get into the main temple itself. Honestly, but yeah, we'll come with it when that comes to that point. There are some songs that change. Sorry, in the in the Wii U version, there are some songs that change depending on where you are in the level.
like I always love like dynamic music that represent you like when you go into this mode, you get this like either be an added instrument or have a guitar riff or something like that.
Mhm.
I just love when stuff like that. It's like I would say one of the most examples that I know everyone will instantly know what I'm talking about is Mario. In Mario World, when you jump on Yoshi, all of a sudden there are bongo drums in the
Oh
background,
yeah, yeah, that's pretty.
and I just love that. I just love the small touch like it just means to show you like, oh, you got a partner or something cool is happening.
Yeah.
It's basically one of my Japanese animes. Dynamic music.
Dynamic music. No, yeah, but it's great. Honestly, I do agree. I do like when games do dynamic music. I understand not all can do, but oh well.
I know it's not all, but it's something that should be actually used more often, in
Yeah.
my opinion.
Yeah. Also, hello, sup, Lana. You look a bit pale, but whatever.
What is she doing there? Whatever. She probably knows what she's
I
doing.
mean, I'm sure she has to be there, for game.
She's an AI. You should always
Yeah.
ignore them.
Don't trust the AI. But yeah, we have to
Don't
find
trust the
we have to find a commander, and but it's
Don't trust the Matrix.
it's really hard to find a commander. Honestly, the game doesn't even really tell you where the commander is, so unless you know what they have to do, which I mean, hey, wait a minute,
Yeah.
Lana?
I guess she ran up there while
Yeah.
we were gone.
Hey, wait a minute, you look a bit more colorful now.
I didn't notice.
Hmm.
I see, like when you're in pause section, like some of the music disappear.
Hmm.
This happens to all the songs.
Yep.
This-
Unless you're playing the 3DS version, of course. Also, wait a minute, Lana is there, but where's the second Lana? Hmm. Okay, yeah, obviously. Actually, if you wait long enough, the game will start pointing out to you that you probably should check out your allies because one of them could be a traitor.
What? Really? Nah. Unless
Never
that's,
happened in this game. Especially not if you have Girahim as a friend.
I don't see Girim anywhere, so I don't see anyone that would be a traitor.
Yeah. Yeah, so at this point the game just straight up tells you, hey, there's a creepy feeling somewhere. Maybe there's an imposter. Also, there's a Scotchella here.
Yay, we found it.
Hurrah. But anyway, yeah, let's find this imposter. I know who my waifu is. You're not my waifu. I'm sorry.
I thought I was gonna make that joke.
I'll make the awful joke first anyway. So yeah, obviously this. I mean, I do.
Defeat imposter Lana.
I do like how they have to know when someone is evil by making them darker.
Yeah, or more or less, grayer if you want to go by
Yeah,
that.
because they lost their color because they're evil or something. Well, actually, one thing about the spinner is so good, but it doesn't really have an option against the normal enemies. As I mentioned, there is that attack where if you attack it places the spinner so that it starts doing the counterclockwise attack. That is good, but against the normal commanders like, well, Lana here, for example, it doesn't really have a good a super good option like some characters do. Well, some
No.
mention.
Yeah. Well, that's always be with the weapons. They're either good at, I would say, quick and easy strikes, take them out fast, or massive crowd controlling.
Yeah, basically. But yeah, so that's kind of a down point with the spinner. Of course, the spinner just does so much damage anyway, so it doesn't matter, honestly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Still fun to use it. It's awesome to use it. Always letting it rip.
So yeah, at this point, the Ghost Forces are free. Well, they're free when the game tells you that they're free. They'll still attack you, of course.
So you should still kick their asses.
I mean, if you want to get the sweet KOs. Honestly, also, you should probably get that 1000 KOs as we did before you get to the next part of this stage. Level, I mean.
Because now's the hardcore for reasons.
No, it's because, well, you know, there's the enemies kind of keep on respawning, so the ghosts kind
Uh,
of keep on respawning, so it's easier to take them out all at once. It just to make your life easier. Yeah.
Poof! They're all gone.
Oh, like a ghost. Oh well.
Like the wind, they're gone.
So now we get into the temple. So now we get into the temple, and now we have this sick training beat in the background.
Yeah. Dynamic music.
Yeah. Also,
This-
also the allies that had to empower the statues are gone because they're too tired. Wussies. They don't have to they don't have to defeat 1,000 enemies or more. Oh well.
Oh well.
So yeah, now there are just your regular evil forces here. I mean, they're here for some reason. I mean, why are they inside the temple anyway? Isn't this supposed to be sacred? Isn't this supposed to be the place where the Master Sword is?
Well, you know what evil is. They say screw sacred areas, and
Ah, yeah.
I mean, it's not like they care. It's not like they ever care about tradition
Yeah, honestly.
and da 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 da.
Oh, also, this weapon. Speaking of spreading out upgrades, guess what? You know what this weapon is?
I forgot.
It's Zelda's second level of her rapier, the glittering rapier.
Oh, okay.
Of course, if you've been playing through as I have, then you couldn't even have played as Zelda up until this point because, you know, Link is required for this mission. So I mean, yeah, you could have played her in stages. You don't have to, you know, play through every legend stage once, but
Strike!
still, come on. Honestly, already getting an upgrade?
Oh, you know she needs one.
Oh well.
Everyone else will be getting upgrades left and right.
As soon as we enter Adventure Mode, then you'll see. Then you'll all see.
Oh, I know. I've done it. Almost all of it. I'm not a completionist, so I'm not insane, but, you know.
61 goddamn weapons. we'll... if
We'll get to that point
we'll
when
get
we
there.
get to it.
Oh well. So yeah, these gatekeepers, you have to defeat both of them to open up the gate, of course.
Well, that's what they call gatekeeper.
Yeah, nothing really special about them. Uh, honestly, it is kind of funny that these are called fiery Ariolfos. I mean, it's kind of weird that they just call them aerial Dynalfos or something like that. Maybe they...
I don't
No.
know. I keep forgetting. I don't really care to bother, you know, the mooks' names. Be it, like... It kind of, you know, shows when we try to name the enemies and like, oh, there's where the first originally, because apparently the thread kind of called us out in that. So I'm not gonna bother anymore. Out of my own ego.
Oh well. Oh hey, also I managed to show off the good weak point against the Ariolfos this time. Hooray! They wanted to play along.
Ground pound. My spinner is the one that will pierce the ground.
Oh.
Hello.
Where did my spinner go?
Uh,
Oh well.
we got something better.
Come on, Link, pull hard. You can do it. And now with your new sword, strike skyward.
Oh shit!
I can't believe he's being evil. Psych! You can't do that in the real game, by the way. Don't even try it.
Oh, come on, try it.
No, don't.
If you miss, it's because you're not being, you know, precise enough.
Also, okay, one thing. First, the game changes out the weapon you're using to the Master Sword, no matter what weapon you're using. Secondly, what happened with my shield? Why am I suddenly using the Hadian shield?
It came, you know, it's a bonus.
Ah.
Pick me up now in the next 10 minutes and you will get a free
But
Hyrule
wait,
shield.
there's more.
If you have a full heart, your weapon deals even more damage.
Yeah, we'll go through the changes that Master Sword does in the next video, because there's a lot.
Like, serious, I'm just saying, like this weapon, even before it's unlocked, like, it's already one of the strongest weapons.
Yeah, it comes at a base power of 300, which is saying a lot considering your highest weapon at this point would be like 120 maybe, something like that.
I would say maybe 150 or something like that. It depends if you're lucky with one of them star drops, maybe. Like I did at some point. Like I was playing a couple of weeks ago, when I got a star 4, no, a star 5 for Terra's third weapon.
Oh my god, that's beautiful.
And I hadn't even used her yet, and already I got a like. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna level up.
I love DLC weapons. Oh, also, obviously, we switch over to Lana here because Lana has a secret here waiting in the North Temple Hall. It's her heart piece, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other things, actually, the hard mode Scotchla at this point should be unlocked if you are playing as Fi, have defeated 2,000 enemies, discovered all the sealed statues by yourself, so you cannot be effective and let the allies discover them by themselves, and also you repel Waster once in that master room. If you do all these things, then the hard mode Scotchla spawns in the center of the master sword room, which we were just in. So I assume you know where that is. So yeah.
Anyway, let's go back to Link and see what he's doing.
He's owning, honestly. Also, another change, also in the 3DS version of this game. At this point, you have to actually protect the allied leader back to the temple. In the Wii U version, you can just let them go, and the enemies will attack them, obviously. And then you can just go and take care of Wistro yourself. But in the 3DS version, you can't do that because I don't know.
Because stupid rules needs to change.
Something like that. I mean, it's not really annoying, I guess, but oh well. Anyway, here's Twist.
You also saw a fine example of the horrible lock on camera.
Yeah, to change enemies with the lock on camera, you have to use the right stick, and I kind of forget that sometimes.
I guess I was wrong. Just watching Carlio's horrible, try to actually lock onto the right enemy.
I also really like it when the the enemies I try to attack, they run away from my away from when I have them locked in the air, because that's fair. Oh well.
Oh well.
Yeah. So Whisper again. Whisper is not really anything special. I mean, he's annoying, but he is.
He's dead, and we're done with this mission.
Yeah. Also, Whisper is gone from the story at this point, so that's cool. Thank you, Wistro.
And this awful song. I don't like this one. Too hectic.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not that bad, but
Proxy, please do not endanger.
shut up.
Link. I mean, yes, the Master Sword is awesome, and we are being awesome with it, but oh well.
Victory!
Wait a second, I don't remember you being in the mission. Oh yeah, right, we need to strike a cool pose.
And pose.
And freeze.
Twinkle. And has a twinkle in his eye. Twinkle.
I mean, he's so good, cool, kawaii, whatever.
Oh, kakoe.
No.
I don't. I'm taking lessons, but
Whatever.
I mean, I wish I could get a goddamn for Twilight Midnight. I don't really have any good weapons for her. She's OP.
Oh yeah, she's too good for this game.